Hi. I'm Johnny 4, and I am Beta 2. We are robots. We are here to teach you the major parts of a computer. Since we were made with computers, we know lots about computers. So, let's get started. The power supply is the power source for a computer. Without it, the computer will not come on. Everything has a power supply, even us. It gives us the power to speak and move. Yes, the power supply is our life source. But another important component is the motherboard. The motherboard is the circle of life for a computer. It contains many copper circuits that allow power and data to be sent to its proper place of need. Without it, the computer will not work. That's right, a motherboard is essential for a computer's function. But, for a computer to be useful, it needs a brain to think. This is accomplished by the processor. The processor tells the computer what to do, to run a program or to execute a command that you give it. It can also perform calculations many times faster than a human. Precisely. But, to make all these calculations, the processor must have RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory and allows the processor, also called the CPU, to process or to compute all the commands you and the programs give it. The more RAM, the faster the CPU can calculate or execute a command. The faster the RAM, the less time you have to wait for a program to run. RAM is another hardware component that you can install yourself to give your CPU more speed and strength. Another important element is the hard drive. This is the device that stores all your great work on a computer. And it can store lots of information. It stores information in binary, which is computer language. You don't see the binary. You see your file name. But, the computer sees a set of ones. Each one represents a byte, and 8 bits equals a byte. Without binary, a computer could not read data, and a hard drive could not store your fine work. The last component that we are going to cover is the network interface card. This is also called the NIC. Each computer must have a NIC in order to access the internet. It is the key that opens the door to information and to sharing. Each NIC has a MAC address, or a physical address, that identifies a computer. MAC stands for Media Access Control. It is where a computer gets its name. Also, you have most likely heard of an IP address. Well, the NIC is responsible for this element, too. Your NIC has an IP address that may or may not change. If you want to see what it is now, go to your command prompt or type CMD into your search tool, and type in ipconfig. This will tell the CPU to execute your command and show you your NIC's IP address. That's right. So, until the next time, remember that computers, like people, have essential parts that give them life, make them think, and help them move.